Okay, so here's just a quick video of the raw mushroom burgers I made the other day. Well, I actually made them twice because we really enjoyed them. So basically all I did was chop up a whole bunch of mushrooms, mix them with some red onion and some green onion and a little bit of seasoning. Then when I had all that nicely chopped up in a bowl, I added this mix. It was just some blended mushrooms with brown sesame seeds and then some other things like onions and herbs to make it tasty. Then all I did is I got my dehydrator sheets and I just put the mix on top of those, just shaping them roughly in a kind of burger shape. I like using these sheets because I can shape the burgers out nicely without worrying about it kind of going through the holes in the regular dehydrated tray that you have. Normally what I do is after they've been drying for a while in the dehydrator, I will then turn them over, and I will actually at that point take the dehydrator sheet away. And then it helps them to just dry a little bit faster because the holes just help the air circulate better. But I certainly like to start them off in here, but they're not essential. As long as your mix isn't too runny, then you could manage without these sheets for this particular food. But yeah, if you want them, I'll put a link down below of the sheets I use. They are disposable ones, but I actually clean them off and reuse them a lot before I replace them. This is only my second time buying them actually. They last a really long time. They clean off pretty easily, to be honest. So yes, that's about it at this stage. As you can see, I've just been putting them all on. I've got 5 on there now. I'm just really roughly shaping them into burger shape. I could have spent more time trying to make them look prettier, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that for this. This was actually the first time I've made anything like this, so when I made this video, it wasn't a really exact recipe video. If you need something more like that, I can try to make one for you guys. But as always, I just tend to throw this stuff together as I go. So here you go. Now they're out the dehydrator. You can see they're looking a lot darker from where they dried. And they were still a little bit moist in the middle. So I was pretty happy with them. And here you go. This is the first time I made them all plated up. This was just the burgers with some dried mushrooms and tomatoes on top, and then with a little avocado salad made with some wild greens that I'd picked. And then here you go. Here's the second time I made it. And this has got some onion rings on the side that I made. I can put the link to the other video actually where I made onion rings before, and I talked a little bit about how I made them. And then on top of the burger, we just made some, well, my daughter actually made some avocado mix with some good seasonings in there. And then on top of that is a raw barbecue sauce that I made also, which I'll maybe do a video on soon as well. It's something I've made before. We talked about that also in one of our barbecue videos from last year. I've made it different each time, so I guess if I do a video I have to kind of figure out which way I think is best to make it, but every time it's been delicious. I've always loved it. I think this last time was probably the best so far, and that was actually helped by the fact that shepherd's purse is growing at the moment, and that's a great mustard seed alternative. We don't normally tend to use mustard seeds, so the shepherd's purse worked perfectly in place of the mustard seeds. But yeah, that's it really. So yeah, if you need some more exact guides of how I made any of these things, then just let me know in the comments, and then I'll do my best to get around to making a video of it eventually. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.